Ladies and gentlemen, I am Joshua Boston, and here are your final results for the Grant Park 165. As darkness falls over the Chicago area, your winner is Jimmy Johnson. Second went to Kyle Petty, third was Ty Gibbs, fourth to Jeffrey Bodine, fifth was Michael McDowell, AJ Allmendinger finished sixth, seventh was David Gilliland, Jeff Gordon finished eighth, Josh Berry was ninth, and Ryan Blaney finished 10th. 11th went to Carl Edwards, 12th was Ryan Newman, 13th to David Reagan, 14th Danica Patrick, Brad Keselowski was 15th, Cruz Ramirez was 16th, Dave Marcus finished 17th, 18th was Mark Martin, Austin Dillon finished 19th, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. finished 20th. 21st to Chase Elliott, 22nd Steve Park, Joey Logano finished 23rd, 24th was Bernie Lamar, 25th to Matt DiBenedetto, 26th was Clint Boyer, Corey LaJoie Boyd's 27th, 28th to Timmy Hill, 29th was Bubba Wallace, and 30th was Denny Hamlin. 31st went to Akinori Ogata, 32nd was Tony Stewart, Martin Truex Jr. finished 33rd, 34th was Kurt Busch, and the last car on the lead lap. Dario Franchitti was 35th, 36th was Kevin Harvick, and the remaining four all crashed out. Matt Kenseth 37th, 38th was Ty Dillon, Kyle Larson was 39th, and Greg Biffle finished 40th and dead last, 34 laps before the finish. Your top 20 in the points standings after Chicago look like this. Kyle Larson maintains the points lead by 11 over his teammate Chase Elliott. Third is Kyle Petty, 23 back. Denny Hamlin is 42 back. Martin Truex Jr. is 70 back. Jeff Gordon, 72 back. Ryan Blaney, 84 back. Matt Kenseth, 85 back. Ty Gibbs is 111 back. 113 back is Mark Martin. Jimmy Johnson is 11th, 118 back. Steve Park, 142 back. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., 150 back. Joey Logano, 187 back. David Reagan, 195 back. Tony Stewart, 238 back. Josh Berry, 248 back. Carl Edwards, 261 back. David Gilliland, 271 back. And Brad Keselowski is 282 out of the lead. The coverage of the Grant Park 165 has been brought to you under an exclusive media license granted by the Chicago Street Course to NBC Sports and the Motor Racing Network solely for the private non-commercial use of our listening and viewing audience. Any publication, reproduction, or other use of the accounts or descriptions containing these broadcasts without the express written permission of NASCAR and its broadcast partners is strictly prohibited. Play-by-play for NBC were Rick Allen, Steve Letarte, and Jeff Burton. Play-by-play for MRN were Jeff Striegel and Alex Hayden. Turn announcers for NBC were Mike Bagley and Dylan Welch. Turn announcers for MRN were Dave Moody, Kurt Becker, and Dan Hubbard. Your pit reporters for NBC were Marty Snyder, Dave Burns, and Kim Coon. MRN's pit reporters were Steve Post and Chris Wilner. Your pre-race show host for NBC was Marty Snyder, and the pre-race show hosts for MRN were Jeff Striegel and Alex Hayden. Now on behalf of all of the fans in the windy city of Chicago, MRN and NBC, I'm Joshua Boston. Once again, we congratulate Jimmy Johnson on his first win of the season, and he gets it on the streets of Chicago. Up next, we head to the tricky Triangle of Pocono Raceway, only on USA Network and on the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.